Texas. We're primarily known for our DNA fitness and nutrition tests. We're known for our customized vitamins, and we're also known for our super clean supplements. Everything at ID Life is non-GMO, gluten-free, soy-free, no artificial colors, no artificial sweeteners, and made with the highest quality ingredients. And when I was in the market 4 years ago, I was looking for new supplements. What I was taking originally, I wasn't really excited about because all the products had sucralose in it, and I was really not excited about that. So I was looking for something that was cleaner. And my friend Pam called me and she said, "Hey Jess, I want you to take a look at ID Life. I think you're really gonna like what they offer. Everything is really clean." And she was like, "There's no sucralose." And I was like, "There's no sucralose." And she's like, "There's no sucralose." And I was like, "Yes." And then she started talking to me about this DNA test, HIPAA protected. Okay, so your information is never sold or shared. And I got fired up and I was like, "Tell me more about this, Pam. I want to try it all." And so really, I jumped on some products with ID Life, and within 2 weeks, I felt incredible. Okay, my knees weren't hurting anymore after my runs. My face started clearing up. Up until that point, I was struggling with major acne. I could never even go out in public. I felt like embarrassed if I didn't have makeup on. But I noticed my face started clearing up. I was sleeping better than ever. I had way more energy. I was less dependent on caffeine than I ever had been in my entire life. And so I'm really excited to share more about ID Life with you tonight. So we have a lot of really fun products that really can meet people wherever they are in life. So I'm just going to share a few, try to keep it really brief because I know that you guys are super busy, so I want to honor your time. First of all, I'm super excited to share about our DNA fitness and nutrition test. Again, everything is HIPAA protected. It's a simple cheek swab that you mail off, and then you get back over 40 pages of information all about your body. And so I hope that at some point tonight you'll come and look through my DNA and just see all of the incredible things that are in here. For me, one of the coolest things that I learned about myself is that I actually store fat inside of my muscles instead of under my skin. And that makes a huge difference then in how I target fat loss. I also learned I'm highly sensitive to carbohydrates. I'm highly sensitive to fats. And so I needed way more protein than I ever thought I did. And so it's been incredible implementing that. I feel so great. And I know how God wired me. And so it's such a blessing for me. Our customized vitamins are awesome. We have a HIPAA protected health assessment that you can go online, you can take the assessment, and it'll ask you questions about your family medical history, about your lifestyle, about your diet, about your exercise. It's going to ask you if you have any health concerns, and you can put in anything, small things. Maybe like for me, I put in acne and joint pain. Someone else might put in that they're struggling with cancer or heart disease. You can put any of your concerns in there. You can put in any medications that you're taking, and it's going to give you a list of any and every vitamin that might be potentially helpful for you. And what's really cool is it's even going to block something that might be harmful for you. So if you're pregnant or nursing, you can put that in there, and it's going to keep any vitamins that may not be the best for you or baby. It's going to keep those out of your pack. Or if you're taking a medication and there are certain vitamins that might counteract with that med, it's actually going to block those. And even if you go in and try to put those in, a big red X is going to pop up on the screen and say, "You can't take this. This is going to mess up that med, and it's going to keep you from taking something that might be harmful." I love it. There's a convenient morning pack and night pack. It's so simple, like especially when I'm packing to go to the beach with my friends. Like I can just pull off a couple packs, throw it in my suitcase, and I'm good to go. So I love our vitamins. They make such a huge difference in my life. We also have an incredible detox program. This is a 30-day detox. It helps flush the kidneys, detox the liver, and restore the gut microbiome. A lot of times our body doesn't necessarily care about our goals if it's not working properly. So this is really just going to be an incredible gut health system. Now, I'm super excited to talk to you about our new kid on the block. You guys, this beauty right here is called Lean 30, and it was just released, and I'm so pumped up about it because so many of my friends and family are getting incredible results. This is geared towards weight loss. So if you're someone who you're looking to lose a few pounds, this is where I would recommend you starting. It comes with some incredible products. We have our meal replacement shake. We have our 2 bags of energy, time release caffeine. We have our Slim Plus drink. Now, normally I'd go into more detail on each one of these for the sake of time. So this is an incredible way to get started if you're looking for weight loss. And I'm super excited because one of my friends who's here tonight, she's actually been doing the Lean 30 and she has gotten phenomenal results. So I'm really excited to let Cricket share her story.
Yeah, absolutely. So I love Lean 30. My husband and I, when Lean 30 launched, we have 5 kids, and we were just really in a health funk. I was exhausted all the time. We both had some weight to lose, but we got started on Lean 30, and in our first 30 days, my husband lost 14 pounds. Wow. I lost 6 pounds, and better than that, like, we're sleeping better, our energy is better. It is the most simple program we have ever done. Like, very real life, we went on date nights and had fun, and it was so real, but it was incredible, and we're so excited to share with everybody.
Yes, I'm so excited for her. She's gotten amazing results. And something that I love about the Lean 30 is it teaches you how to incorporate healthy habits into your lifestyle, okay? So you're not licking lettuce for 30 days and then like constantly wearing a trash can. So I love that. So I know that all of you are sitting here like, well, I want it all, right? Like, it's so exciting. I love this so much, but I'm really pumped to bring up my friend Pam because she's going to share with you how you're going to be able to snag what fits your needs.
Awesome. Great job, and thank you guys for being here. We're excited to be with you. Hang tight for just a minute. It's going to be just a sec though, for real. So here's what gets me excited about this. You know that everything at ID Life starts with the products. In fact, I remember like it was yesterday, trotting down the stairs from my bedroom. I get to the landing and I stop. Froze in my tracks, and here's why. I knew that was not normal. I hadn't trotted down those stairs in probably 8 or 2 years. I hobbled down a step at a time. And so I knew this was different. And as I stood there thinking for those few minutes, I said, you know what? I'm more productive. I'm clear-headed. I'm getting things done. I'm in the zone. And one of my friends told me in Dallas I was skinnier than she'd ever known me, which is a really good thing, right? So when all of those things kind of pile up, I knew clearly that in 90 short days, things were different for me. I felt like I had gone backwards in time, and you may feel the very same way when you're on products. So here's what I want to do though, before Jess sits down, you know, because our products do work, because they're safe, because they're effective, we do have a business opportunity here. Now let me tell you, that is not for every person. We understand that going in right now. But here's what we do know. Sometimes you don't even know, just like I didn't even know that I was looking for an opportunity, right? So Jess, tell these guys, for your family, what difference has it made for you doing ID Life as a business?
Absolutely. So I have 4 young girls, and I was supposed to go back to teaching 2 years ago, okay? But when I first started with ID Life, I got so excited about the products. I could not keep it in. I really just wanted everybody that I knew, I wanted everybody to feel as good as I was feeling. And so I got intentional about sharing with friends and family. And I looked up, and within 2 years, my husband and I sat down with our budget and was like, you know what, ID Life is bringing in enough money, you don't have to go back to the classroom. And for us, that was life-changing, because then we got to step back and say, okay, well, if I'm not going back to a 9 to 5, what is it that we want with our life and for our life? And it was the first time that we were able to sit down and go, okay, God, what should we do with our family? And we started homeschooling our girls, and I never saw myself homeschooling. I never saw myself homeschooling my children. Y'all pray for me. Anyways, and so here we are today. We just started our 3rd year of homeschooling, and so thanks to the ID Life opportunity, not only did I just turn 40 and I look and feel better than I ever have my whole life, like I'm able to live out my dream and be with my children as often as I want to. So.
I love that, Jess. I'm so proud of what you've been able to do with you and your family. And here's what we know. When you listen to stories like this, and when you hear about all the benefits of the product, it's only natural that about this time you're asking yourself, well, how do I get started, right? That's what I did. I want to know how to get started. Now, if tonight, your goal is kind of all about me, can I just get healthy? Can I just lose some weight? If that's what you're thinking, I want to recommend that you do kind of just simply a customer. You can do that as a retail customer. I wouldn't, but you can. Or you can be a VIP, which is kind of a no-brainer situation. It's $19.95, and for the entire year, you can select whatever products you want for 15 to 20% off, depending on how you purchase. Plus, there's lots of perks. This is probably our most popular program, and I would say most people at an entry level, they've never had products in their body until they try tonight these products. Most people, when they do that, that's a great solution, a great fit for them to see if all the things we were showing you tonight really are effective for you. So VIP is a great way for a person to start. It really, really is. Now, how many of you guys have noticed in the last year or two that things are a little different in the world, right? We have a really challenging economy right now. And you know that for people all across our country, don't you find that the norm is people are looking for a side hustle, or they already have a side hustle? We're looking for a plan B. We need one more way that we can just bring in just a little bit of extra income so that we can either lighten the load in our monthly budget, right, or do something bigger. Often, here's what people want to do. They want to fund their 5G network. Now, what is the 5G network? That is things that we have to pay for every single day, like gas, which is through the roof, right? Groceries, astronomical. So you think about all these things, games, giving, gifts, and there's always that thing, and I wonder if you've ever had this, the gotcha in the month. Have you had that? The gotcha is when the baby gets sick and you've got some extra medical bills that month, or your husband ran over a nail and he caused a flat tire. And so when that happens, you've got to buy the tire. You can't let your car sit there with a flat, right? You're going to have to just take care of it. So there's some gotchas every month that happen in every one of our lives. And then some of you are here, and you may be like me. And I'm going to tell you about another way to get started at ID Life. I started as an associate. That may or may not be the best path for you, but I'm going to explain to you what that's about, why I did that, and you can see if that's something that might be a great solution for you. So, some of you, as I said, are funding 5G, but some of you are looking for something bigger. Mark and I, when we got started in this industry, we were $250,000 in debt. We were struggling financially, every obligation behind. Here's what Mark and I knew. We knew that we were better than our circumstances, but we didn't know how to do better. And we believe, for the most part, that people really do want to do life better. But you know what? They don't feel like they have the skills or the resources or the tools to do better. And that's where a company like ID Life can come along beside you, where people like Jessica, who's working with her team, will partner up with you. I'll back her up. We'll come in as a team and we'll work and we'll grow with you. So that's maybe something that you're looking for. What I can tell you is this. In 7 short years, Mark and I were able to pay off all the debt, get debt-free, including our mortgage. We were earning more money than we ever dreamed we would be able to earn in our life. And for the first time in a long time, we had a lot of relief, a lot of hope for the future. And so that's why I started and became an associate. I had a reason and a purpose. So what you have to ask yourself tonight is, do you have a reason to do that? Or really, is tonight all about you losing 10 pounds? And either is excellent. We want to help you with whatever it is you want. But you have to figure out what it is that you want, right? And so to become an associate, you're going to start with our associate kit. You've got some options. We've got here, everything you see on the mantle is our associate kit, okay? And you can purchase this for $3.99. It includes our ID nutrition, our DNA, our lifestyle products, and our detox system. So you can start with that if you'd like to. This is the most popular way for a person to start, for someone that says, you know what, I'm gonna do this, and I'm not talking necessarily about the business. I'm gonna do some ID Lock products, I'm gonna experience that, but I've got friends and family that are gonna want this as well, right? And that might be someone who's gonna build on a casual basis. Some of you, though, are gonna wanna do what I'm doing, or what Jess is doing, right? Maybe you don't wanna homeschool your kids, right? But you would like some extra money, maybe it's for private dance lessons, or private school. Anything you want. If you start and think right now in your head, and you think about the last 5 years in your life, do you want 5 more years like that? Mark and I said we can't do 5 more years like the last 5. And so that's why we decided to hook on with some people that wanted what we wanted. We teamed up at ID Life. We learned some skills. We had somebody working beside us, and we were able to do some things different in our lives. If that describes you, then when we're through tonight, we want to talk to you about that. If you just want to get started on Link 30 tonight, hallelujah, we're going to help you with that too. Okay? So, whatever you do, just make a decision tonight. What do you want for your better future? Is it about energy, leaning down? If that's what you want, we're going to help you with that. If it's about more, let's talk about it. Let's answer your questions. So tonight, Jess and I, Brenda, some of the associates here in the room, we're going to be here. We're going to answer all your questions. So we're glad you're here. Thank you so much to Tammy for hosting tonight. Yeah, thank you. So proud of you. Okay, so block party.